Hey folks, what is up? NYKF31 here. Lombardi Madden Football League Season 2, Washington Redskins, little season preview. Season 1, we finished 8-8. A lot of offensive struggles due to a paucity of weapons. Dwayne Haskins here is now a 76 overall. He's up to 90 throw power now. That's what we're talking about. And the accuracies are workable. 90 throw power is really nice. Season 1, he began with an 88. So the fact that I got it up 2 points is quite nice. So we like that. And really, this offseason was just beefing up the offensive weapons. That was really all I cared about. Signed Devonta Freeman. Still an 83 overall. Still has some juice in the tank. 91 speed, 90 acceleration. He's got 91 juke move, which is nice and can catch a little bit. And I drafted a back as well, Kendall Tolliver. 92 speed, 95 acceleration, so good little 1-2 punch here. Comes in with an 84 juke move, and still have McKissick and Antonio Gibson there, so a little more pop in the backfield. I decided I'm going to go either air raid or spread. I haven't made up my mind as far as which one. Leaning towards Arizona. We got Terry McLaurin here. We made a trade for my good buddy Robbie Anderson. So that definitely beefs up the outside on both sides. What's happening a lot was that once McLaurin was ganged up on, I really had no one to throw to. I mean, Sims is a nice, role-playing slot guy. In a spread or RPO offense, he'd be your touch pass, bubble, shallow cross machine with that 92 speed, 93 acceleration. And, okay route running, but really he's the guy you want to make things happen after the catch. And Terry McLaurin and Robbie Anderson, your outside stretchers, go up and get it, guys. So that's much better than I was working with last season, and I also made a trade for David Njoku. So really beefed up the weapons around Mr. Haskins, and hopefully I'll have more success as far as getting up all the people in space. Offensive line is okay. All you really need in Madden 21 is not to have guys like this dude starting. If you have guys in the mid 70s, you're just fine on the offensive line this year. Offensive line isn't really that impactful. Noticeably impactful unless you're like really tanked. If you're in the mid to low 70s, you have a workable offensive line. So that's pretty solid across the board here, I think. Signed Olivier Vernon. I did not bring back Ryan Kerrigan, but Montez Sweat's going to play a lot, especially in the sub packages. Olivier Vernon, he's got some gas in the tank still, and between him, Sweat, and Chase Young, I can put 3 defensive ends in the field in nickel and dime. Chase Young's at 89 overall now, 86 speed, 92 acceleration, 91 finesse move. He's a X-Factor guy now. He has Speedster, Instant Rebate, and his X-Factor is Fearmonger. Would like to have him have Edge Threat, or Edge Threat Elite, but I'll live with it. You just gotta do what you gotta do. Matt Ioannidis, good defensive tackle fandom. Ioannidis has 92 power move, only a 76 block shedding. He's a pass rushing 3 technique defensive tackle. And you got Deron Payne. So in my nickel and dime packages, I'm thinking Ioannidis, kick, Olivier Vernon inside as well, Sweat at one defensive end, Chase Young at the other, and go get him. Linebacker, nothing to write home about. Sean Dion Hamilton, just kind of bleh. Cole Holcomb, he's speedy. You know. And I signed Devondre Campbell, who's pretty quick still. I also have Khalid Hudson, who'll play a lot. But I'm mainly going to be playing a lot of sub packages, so there's going to be safeties on the field quite a bit of the time. Kendall Fuller, Ronald Darby are back on the outside. Signed Trey Herndon. And Fabian Moreau is still back, so, solid across the board in the secondary. Also signed Haha Clinton Dix. He'll play more in sub package roles, along with Troy Apke. Troy Goatke. He's got up to 81 zone coverage with 94 speed, and Landon Collins. So you see a lot of Haha Clinton Dix in sub package roles, along with Jalen Watkins and maybe Darian Thompson. Haven't quite figured out what I want to do as far as where I'm going to play them, but they're going to be on the field a lot. So I feel much better about the offensive personnel. I played really good defense for the most part in Season 1, but the offense was like pulling teeth. Really, really struggled. And the schedule. We open up with 2 division games right off the bat with the Cowboys and the Eagles, and we have the Packers, Falcons, and a bye week. Chiefs, Giants, Raiders, Cowboys, Broncos, the Saints, Bucks, Chargers, Panthers, Giants, Eagles, Rams. So that is the schedule going into Season 2. We'll see if we can get into the playoffs in Season 2 after getting off to a decent start, but then kind of faltering off in Season 1. And we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.
All right, here we go. This is the opener against the Dallas Cowboys. So we will see how this team looks for Season 2. Well, we'll see how they look and how they play against a division opponent right off the bat. And I decided to go with Arizona's playbook. So good old Zona. That's what we'll play out of for Season 2 with your Washington football team from FedEx Field. Good way to start off a season. A little traditional NFC East rivalry. And away we go. He does not have Dak Prescott. He did not re-sign him, so he had to draft a quarterback, and this was not a great QB draft. So we'll see how this guy plays. He's somewhat mobile. He has 82 speed. He's got a decent arm, an okay arm at 87 throw power. The accuracies are in the 70s, so going to expect a lot of Zeke Elliott, but he comes out throwing here, and we are going to click on, and Ronald Darby gets the INT, so he wins his one-on-one matchup and makes the play. I'm going to go with Mr. Terry McLaurin here. Ran mesh, but he took advantage of the soft corner. Now we're going to go with Devonta Freeman. Nice little jukey juke, a nice little gain of 8. Something I noticed about Freeman, he gets tired really quick. So the next carry we have, or next play we have, Mr. Tolliver, the rookie, and he somehow gets out of there, and he's going to house that bad boy. So his first NFL touchdown on his very first NFL carry. Welcome to the league, young fella. So 7-0 game. He gets a nice touch pass there. I thought I had a chance at it, but I was kind of trailing it a little bit, and he get it over. So good completion there. Now he's trying to matriculate the ball down the field and try to answer back. A couple of shallow crosses underneath routes. We see the angle route, and he's going to force the ball down the seam. We're right on it. So another INT. So defense off to a good start, picking up where we left off last year. We dump underneath to Mr. Freeman. After all that space cleared out, get some easy yards. Going to hit McLaurin there in the soft corner again. He put a bit of a blitz there. And now Tolliver again. So we're clicking. We're doing really, really well. And here we hit McLaurin there on the snag route. So McLaurin already has 3 or 4 catches already. Nice and active. Now he's going to play some man coverage. And we have on the other side, we have Robbie Anderson. So yes, so far the team is playing exactly as envisioned. We have 2 guys outside now who can win against man coverage. That makes me very, very happy. We're running it well. We're throwing it well. We're doing good. Try to pop Mr. Freeman here on the little HB base action. He almost houses that. And now I'm going to have to take him out because he's dead tired. And the Rook gets his second touchdown of his NFL career. And of course, now he's hurt. He's there clutching his knee, which we don't like to see. And he's going to be knocked out for the game. Thankfully, that was all it was, just knocked out for the game. Here I see the screen, but I get sucked into the block. Come on, game. Please. He needs a big play out of that, so, he needs to get on the board here. He needs to answer. Little play action pass. Hits the over route in front of the trailing defender. Just trailing the play slightly, and here's Zeke again, and horrible pursuit. And Zeke will score, so that gets him on the board. 14-7 game. Now, his safety tandem is pretty darn good. The Steelers traded Minkah Fitzpatrick, and he also signed Earl Thomas. So Earl's playing strong safety. I have triangle there. That's who I was waiting for with his user playing shallow. I probably could have thrown that a tick sooner, but I got sacked before I could release the ball. That's the guy who I wanted. But overall, we're doing a good job. On defense, we're forcing tight throws. He had a difficult throw there that he could not hit. So 2nd and 10, going to be in a little bit of 3 luck. And here comes Matt Ioannidis with the sack. So very nice. Always like when the pass rush shows up. Going to run a little smash. McLaurin again. McLaurin doing work. We're in the 3rd quarter now, so I can score here. We're in very, very good shape. We're playing a clean game. Let's keep it that way. I try to pass lead this outside, but I don't get a pass lead. And we get INT'd as a result. That's irritating, man. You know those type of throws when you want to pass lead it, but sometimes the game just will not allow you to do it. That was the case there. I mean, just let me pass lead my throws when I want to pass lead them, please. Please. So just like that, he's marching down the field and he's knocking on the door. And he's going to get a touchdown here as we're just slightly late there breaking. So tie game. Not good. So we got to answer on a little slip screen to Mr. Freeman. Get some easy yards there. I'm going to try to keep my composure and just keep on executing. But we get belted there on 3rd and inches. So that ends that drive. So now I got to play D. I got to play D or I'm going to surrender the lead. Everybody's locked up here. Only a 2-man route. And he just gets his QB blasted. Oh, my God. Someone check that dude for a pulse. He got just creamed. So now I got to pound this bad boy in. And again, plenty of space underneath. I have my pick. So as long as I have that space, I'm going to take it. And we go down. I don't know how I got a pump fake there. I wanted to go to X, but I got a pump fake. I pressed a button once, it didn't register, so I pressed it again, and it registered it as a double tap. So that just kills that. That just takes a touchdown off the board. So I have to settle for 3, but at least I have the lead. So I'm doing okay offensively, except for, those 2 chunk runs. Just got to, keep that bottled up. Going to do a little end around here or touch pass to CeeDee Lamb. He gets around the edge. He's got some scoots. Now he's going to, run Zeke here. But I feel pretty good as far as how my defense is playing as a whole. I don't really have too many complaints. Shotgun tight. Hate this formation. And we send our spy there, and we get an inaccurate pass. I was trying to bait him into that. Almost got there. Didn't quite have enough range. But anyway, 4th and 5. He tried to run the ball there on 3rd down. So 4th and 5. Going to put a dropper in the hole. Going to play some press quarters here. Going to watch for the crosser. Watch for the first crosser. We have it. And I'm going for the user swap. But thankfully, my teammate has the brains to... That's where you don't mind a drop pick. So we got good field position here. And if we can just punch the ball to the end zone one more time, we're in good shape. McLaurin is again working that corner over. Pretty good. And now again, plenty of space underneath for Mr. Freeman to work. And we're right back knocking on the door inside the 10-yard line. And this time we get our seamer and we're going to score. That's to my 2nd round draft pick. So that's his first career NFL touchdown. So the rookies are playing very well today. Now he just got a hole. Nothing cheap, nothing deep. And of course, when that's all we ask for, we get that. That was not the guy he was throwing to. He was throwing to the guy that was going from left to right. He got fortunate there. Here we got stuck on our pass rusher. We tried to make a move. We could not win because the Cowboys line is good like that. I thought I had a spy there. So I sent the spy, what I thought was a spy. It ended up being a coverage guy. That's why he got open. So he's going to try to kick the field goal here to give himself a chance. So that brings him to 24-17, pending the onside kick, which we get back. He's got all 3 timeouts, but he's not going to have a whole heck of a lot of time left. But we get a nice crease here, and that essentially is going to end the game. So that is that. Good start. Liked how my new pieces felt on offense. Felt a lot more potent, and I felt a lot more confident. So always good to start the season 1-0. 1-0 over a division opponent is doubly nice. We had 3 takeaways. We had that 1 pick. Very solid performance. I will gladly take it. And next up, we have another division game against the Eagles, the defending NFC champion Eagles, who went 15-1 last season in the regular season. So there you go. We'll see how these Season 2 Redskins pan out as we continue to build and restore them to glory. And I'll talk to you all later. Peace.